Shout out to everybody that's tuned in on tonight. Make sure you share the live. Let's go, baby. Southern Soul, Arthur Young. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Share the live. Share the live. Share the live.
Shout out to D4.
Oh yeah. Hey man, how do you work this phone? Ready?
We got a couple of minutes going in tonight.
Shawty had me just like a kid on the dance floor, trying to work a new cell phone. The girl had me looking like Steve.
Hey, if you guys share the live, you come on in.
Putting offers all in my phone. Y'all, the way she was rocking that nookie, it's no lie, I couldn't leave well enough alone. But I guess she realized what I was doing, cause she told me, on her pictures, hit record on that phone. She started putting in work.
Come on, y'all, share live.
On my new camera phone. She started putting in the work. She had me going live on my phone. Y'all, the way she was rocking that cookie, I ain't lying, that girl had it going on. She was moving that thing like a 3D movie. I could tell she was all in the zone. Y'all, the way she was slinging that tater, she was shaking like a red nose on my phone. Man, I ain't gon' lie, I was out of my mind when I realized 1,000 viewers was sitting there watching on my phone. Cause she was putting in the work. Shake, on my new camera phone. She was putting in the work. She had me going live on my phone. Get it, baby. Do you know how to move to a Southern Soul song? Work it, baby. Oh, don't let this phone take you out of your zone. Shake some, shake some, shake some, work some, work some, work some. Move some, move some, move some. Twerk some, twerk some, twerk some. Oh, she was putting in the work. On my new camera phone, she was putting in the work. Oh baby, yo, she was putting in the work on my new iPhone.
This the NC beat. I got a freak elite like Pablo Pete. 980 the DO4 is where the Charlotte leaks. 252 for the Greenville. Hat on blue for the Tar Heels. I can edge them on this paradox like crack foes, like the locks. We knock both, and the notch. Now I know when he talks how I can't even announce. Prepare a script to reach the dock. Cause when this ball point to close, my mental travel hellish spots like astro projection. Cannot conjoint the two of us if there is no connection. But you can close section. The NCB, the NCB. The NCB, the NCB, whoa, whoa.
Okay, Mr. Jackson, I love you, Mr. Jackson, for real, I do.
I almost got away. If it wasn't for that goddamn Gerald Jackson and the NCB mob, I almost got away. Got to be more careful.
You heard Auntie Kaya say if it wasn't for that goddamn Gerald Jackson on the NCB, you almost got away. Welcome to the NCB. This your boy, Mr. Jackson, Gerald Jackson, the baddest blogger. Okay. the baddest blog. I keep so many stories, got so many stories, but it be my opinion that be having you hoes all bent and out of shape. Well, tonight, y'all might be mad at me. Y'all might not like me. I'm just so sick and tired of this trail ride stuff, the Southern Soul drama. I'm so sick and tired of all this beef. Everybody keep asking me, Gerald, why you support Janelle? Why you don't support Tiana? Because she boring. Damn. But we're going to get into more of that. 803 Fresh, the Southern Soul artist who should just be focused about being on the road, dropping new music. Y'all done got this man all online outside of the Hampton Inn by the poolside, you know, upset at the fact that y'all in this trail ride stuff is just, we're going to talk about it tonight. Some of y'all ain't going to like me, but I don't care. I don't care. Tell your friend. Tag a friend tonight. Let him know Gerald live and he don't care. All right, we will be live tonight talking about that. Listen, we also going to Gastonia, North Carolina, up there to a Charlotte area where this mom and her boyfriend or husband, the parents of this child, has been charged with manslaughter after the young boy and his brother went to the grocery store, went to the store, and on the way back, the younger one got hit. And so the mom and the dad is being charged with manslaughter. But I'm a little bit confused because they won't even let the parents go to the funeral. And I'm like, what in the world? Y'all acting like these parents are just straight up neglect. Now, y'all know our parents done let us walk to the store. And like I tell y'all all the time, y'all let y'all kids do stuff that they ain't got no business doing. But when something happens, somebody got to answer for it. It'd be cool and all good and good until something happened, then somebody got to answer for it. But we're going to talk about that on tonight. We also going to Raleigh, North Carolina, where some cheap pastor in a suit. They told me, Pastor, you done ran off with the government's money, over $400,000. You have finally came out and confessed your sins. I see them other pastors that I've been I've been acting like you fake church folks that been up in the corner of the church. Y'all know how y'all be up in the corner of the church. You come I done shook the church up. Yes, all you pedophile ass pastors, the baddest blogger will be coming down your street. I have assembled a team and we are running every pastor, every evangelical, white, black. We running your name through the North Carolina State Bureau of Investigation registry, sex offender registry. Listen, see if your name are there. And if your name is there, you will be featured on our new website. Well, we trying to decide if I want to make it a page or if I want to make it a website. But you will be featured on the NC Beats Predators in the pulpit. So we will let everybody know forever and ever and ever and ever and ever that at this church they got a pedophile preaching. So if you want to go to another church, you don't want to go there. Y'all fucking with the kids. Could have been my church, because if you was at my motherfucking church, excuse my language on tonight for the old and faithful, but if you was at my church, you would be sent down. You cannot be rehabilitated. You will not be operating in ministry up in here in this church. Okay, you're gonna sit here and try to make it to heaven, although you on your way to a burning hell. Why would you fake like you going to heaven? Why would you fuck with a child, then get up there and try to preach the gospel so you can become somebody else's role model? You predators in the pulpit, I'm coming for your motherfucking ass. And I don't give a damn about you crying, calling. One pastor gonna call me, talking about, well, what did I do to you? Bitch, you ain't did shit to me. You a fucking pedophile, bitch. And I'm letting the people know that you a pedophile. What's the difference between the people that live in your neighborhood getting notifications that there's a pedophile in the area? What's the difference? Everybody deleting their pages, hoes, pedo lovers coming up here talking about, oh, that shit's so old. No, it's not. It ain't old. It's old to you. But it's gonna always be new to us. All right. So shout out to everybody that's tuning in tonight. So we definitely will be talking about you predators in the pulpit on tonight. We will be talking about that. We definitely going to Raleigh, North Carolina in a few moments. We also going to be talking about Antoine Massie. Y'all know Antoine Massie. He is two of the 10 remaining escapees from down there in New Orleans. He went live the other day. I don't know if he went live from their Instagram account or if he went live and somebody else just recorded from that Instagram account and recorded his video and put it up there so they wouldn't be able to track it. But if you was at that location that you made that video at, so we want you to run for the hills. Now, I do kind of feel sorry for this young man because I screenshotted the evidence that he put up, and I read the document, and some girl done lied and said that this man raped her, kidnapped her, and before he ran off, well, he said he was let out, but before he was let out or escaped, she told the police and the DA a couple of days later after the incident that this man didn't do this to her and that he wasn't the person in the vehicle. He wasn't in the group of, he wasn't in the group, of individuals who, allegedly sexually assaulted her. And, she said he ain't come in contact with me, so it couldn't have been him. And then he said that she said it because she was, she thought he was with another woman. But, y'all need to see, that's why y'all need to stop, because your niggas is out here breaking out of jail, running, and then want to tell the story. He calling for Lil Wayne, Trump, and everybody to support him. All right. So make sure you share a lot tonight. And then the last story on tonight, y'all already know we're going to South Carolina with 803 Fresh, one of the hottest Southern soul artists out here in the streets. And everybody was trying to say, well, Gerald, damn, King George didn't even go viral like that. It wasn't King George time, just like it's not Tiana Page time. Okay, so at the end of the day, that's no shade, no tea, but we're gonna talk about it, all right, tonight. Okay, so the first story I want to go to, shout out to Fighting Crime News, and who's want to make sure y'all go follow my sister over there. We got 29 shares. Serenity, thank you so much, sister. Make sure y'all share the live on tonight. Let me know where you're watching from on tonight. Y'all know I got to kind of warm up, give y'all a couple of minutes to come on, because everybody be saying that there is no notifications. They don't get no notifications, so they be depending on my word, and sometimes that word don't be about shit when it comes down to very more important stuff going on. So sometimes I might say 7:30 and I won't come at all. Okay, if that happens, it's because Gerald got something very, very important going on. As much as I want to catch a movie, I can't, because y'all hoes is out here, hate. So we're gonna talk about it on tonight. So make sure you share the live. Don't be no hater. Put the kids under the bed. Now, the first story I want to go to, remember, I went live the other day and I wasn't able to get them. Shout out to everybody. I'm not able to shout your city out tonight. I'm trying to move right along because the people say I take too long. So Rayford, North Carolina, shout out to y'all. Scotland Neck, I'll be coming to Scotland Neck later this week. Dayton, Ohio. Thank y'all so much for tuning in on tonight. So the first story we're going to, y'all know you got these cheap ass pastors out here in these cheap ass suits, okay, out here in these Temu and Sheen suits and shit like that, out here running around. Now, this is a pastor out of Raleigh, North Carolina. This is Pastor Mitchell Summerfield, okay? Now, Pastor Mitchell Summerfield has confessed his sins. He is in a lot of trouble, and I'm trying to figure out why every time people drive by the church, the doors is closed. Should y'all be having revival so y'all can raise all that money back that he finna go to jail for over $400,000? Pastor, the Bible do say, will a man rob? Yet will a man rob God in tithes and in offering? So seems like he ain't robbed the Lord, but he sure did. All that money you stole, and you didn't help nobody get no house. You didn't help pay nobody bills. See, God probably would have let you got away with it had you did something good with it. But instead, you wanted to line your pockets and go buy this cheap, ugly ass suit. That's what they say. But we're going to talk about you on the night, Pastor. Let me pull his case up real here. Y'all give me... I'm gonna try not to start roasting early. I'm trying to warm up. I'm gonna try not to start roasting early. But Pastor, why you ain't getting out of the people? Your members struggle. I would be embarrassed to be a pastor pulling up on the church lot with a Rolls Royce and all my members driving Hondas and Sonata. If I see another motherfucker Honda and Sonata in 2025, I thought, why you ain't helped your pastor? The pastor is on his way to jail, facing 30 years in prison, where you could be doing 30 more years of ministry out here in the free world. So it's like y'all better get to have a revival. Y'all better get to call the town hall so he can prophesy to some of y'all people. All right. Right on the curve, Pastor Mitchell Summerfield, a Raleigh pastor, seems like he has traded his pulpit for a prison cell with the boys. Seems like that's coming after you done messed around and filed some fraudulent ass paperwork with the feds and they said they want their $400 back, Mitchell Summerfield. I don't want to call you a pastor right now. I'm going to call you a scammer in a red suit. Yes, it's red, but you're not covered in the blood. Word of God Fellowship Church pastor on Rock Quarry Road confessed his sins on Tuesday, May 27th in federal court when he told a judge, I did it. I robbed y'all for $400,000, and I didn't even try to help none of my struggling ass members at Word of God Rock Fellowship Church. The pastor, according to the feds, they say that this pastor right here, Mitchell Summerfield, created fake PPP and EIDL loan applications under a series of sketchy business names such as Winning Ways, KHS Investments, and Vision and Destiny. Sound like the North Carolina educational lottery stuff going on here. But they said the only vision that Pastor Summerfield had was to scam the people and didn't even try to put none in the offering and tithing basket at his church. They said between July 2020 and July 21st, while preaching faith to his flock, he was preaching false numbers to the SBA. That's him right here, and the banks. They said the funds meant to help struggling small businesses during COVID-19 crisis. They said the pastor spit it on himself. See, y'all are the reason why small businesses are dying, the reason why they weren't able to survive COVID. Y'all know y'all ain't got 20 employees, 15, nothing. When the feds hit you up and say, hey, you 101 that said you got 100 employees, nigga, and you live on Section 8 down there in New Bern. Hey, show us the last 5 years of you making this amount of money. We pulled up your employee and we couldn't find that they filed any taxes within the last 80 years of their damn life that they work with you. How y'all gonna prove to these people that you ain't never made that money before, that you did? You can't keep using fake documents with fake documents. Mitchell, is you gonna pay it back like Tijuana up there in Charlotte said she been paying it back, but they still came and got her ass. Now guess what? Your payback days are over. They don't want your payback days no more. So the pastor is facing 30 years in prison, $1 million in a fine, 5 years of supervised release, and they will be determining restitution for you. See, if you was about your father's business, you won't be worried about this. Now, Pastor, why is you out here scamming the people and then get up in the church acting like you feel God and you got the Holy Ghost and that you so saved and that you so delivered, and you ain't been delivered? You a sinner. I don't understand why it's a problem for the people to shack and jive and be gay and sleep with Lolly Dolly and everybody, Jeanette and Janine them, and y'all niggas get to scam and rob the people and take the paycheck protection program money. I mean, did you have any of your members? Is there any members from God of Word Fellowship Church on Rock Quarry Road that can call in and testify that they pastor has been doing good in the community and that he actually used some of that $400,000 on y'all and not no private jets? We just want to know. Well, Pastor, good luck to you. We were supposed to roast you down the other night, but I ain't gonna do too much to you because you ain't messing with no children. So, you know, I still got a little bit of respect for you, Pastor. You was trying to get to the money. Ain't nothing wrong with that, trying to get to the money, but you got to pay it back, Bishop. Pay it back. Go in there, put your collar on and ask them people. Tell them people you a man of God. Because if I was the motherfucking detective on the case and you came in there with a collar on me telling me that you a man of God and I got all this paperwork that you've been up here putting fake, false affidavits and false numbers and all that in, I would have told you to go to hell which you came from. But because you ain't messing with no kids and it's a little bit of fraud, you know, we're gonna let you go, Bishop. Bishop is free to go. All right, we move right on along. Okay, Lord have mercy, Jesus. So what y'all think about the bishop? Do y'all think the pastor is going to jail? Y'all think he gonna face them full 30 years? Pastor, they finna put your ass in a doghouse for 30 years. Was it worth it? I want to know, what do y'all be thinking when y'all be sitting up there at them computers and y'all be typing in that information fast as fuck, knowing you ain't got no business, no employee, you don't even know what an EIN number is. You don't even know what a 1099, you don't even know where your W-2 at. You don't even know when your refund is coming back. I mean, I wonder what be going through y'all mind when y'all be sitting up there filing them documents. Do y'all ever once throughout the process say, hey, they might come and get my ass? I still got time to hit this red X up. Do Do y'all ever think I still got time to hit this red button up here before they get the clock in this IP address? I just want to know. Because y'all niggas is going out. They said, can y'all, you know what? One thing about this show, it's always go catch me on mute. I'm out of one of my shows, I'm always gonna go on mute for whatever reason. I don't know what the fuck I be doing. Let me make sure. Can y'all hear me? One thing about this show. All right. What Beyonce said, anybody go on mute? Okay. So, anyways. Okay, let me see. Okay, so anyways, back to what I was saying. Hold on, y'all. I think the battery dead for this one. Hold on. I think the battery dead. The battery dead. Give me one moment. I think the battery is dead on tonight. Let me see how many shares we got real quick while I'm connecting this back. I think the battery dead because it's going dead. We got 39 shares. Let's get them shares on up. Hey, man, I'm doing too good. Preaching too good. While I fix this real quick, y'all go ahead and send $1 on tonight if you're enjoying the show. If if you support the Baddest Blog, go ahead and send $1 tonight because I might be out of business after this live stream tonight. Go ahead and send y'all old $1. Okay, let me turn this on. Okay. Okay, let me see. I got to charge the other mic because I'm getting ready to go to New York, so I had to buy a lot of more stuff. It's been a long time since I've been out there in the field. Okay. All right. Okay. Is that better? Can y'all hear me again? No, I don't like this. I got to stop doing my damn show. Okay, let me see. Testing 1, 2. All right. Okay. Oh, okay. Here we go. All right. She caught out. See. All right. We back in business. All right, y'all. So thank y'all so much for all the cash apps and Zelles that you're going to send tonight. All right. So listen. So check this out, right? So this is a sad story. So This baby right here, this is 7-year-old Legend Jenkins, okay? 7-year-old Legend Jenkins. Now, Legend, Legend. So his parents is really going through some stuff right now. Now, on May 27th, him and his brother had went to the store in Gastonia, North Carolina, and on their way back, he had got hit by someone driving a Jeep. Okay, now it was a 76-year-old woman, and she was driving a Jeep. Now, according to police, thank you so much. It seems like that he attempted to cross the street, and he was hit, and he did pass away after he was transported to the hospital. And a couple of days later, the authorities had arrested his parents, who you see right here, Miss Jessica Ivy and Samuel Jenkins. Okay. Now they are charged with felony involuntary manslaughter, felony child neglect, and misdemeanor child neglect. And y'all, I don't agree with this. Now, let me tell you something. Y'all know I say a lot of stuff about people who kids 17 years old out here shooting at people's houses, robbing people. Those are the type of parents that I feel like need to be held accountable. And I get it. I mean, as a matter of fact, let me look up something. Fighting crime, are you still in here? Because isn't it a certain age in North Carolina where you can watch a child on your own? Like, let me see what the age is. What is the age a child can supervise? Let me see in North Carolina. Let me see. Okay, a child age 8 to 10 can be left alone for short periods of time. Okay. From age 11 to 15, a child can be left alone for several hours, but not overnight. From age 16 on, children of this age can be left alone for several days if they are comfortable with the situation. But anyways, these parents were charged with involuntary manslaughter, felony child neglect, misdemeanor child neglect. Now, I do understand the felony child neglect and the misdemeanor child neglect. I get it, because you got to take responsibility when you get caught. Like I said, we all do stuff. Well, y'all do. Y'all all do stuff with y'all children, let y'all kids do stuff. But when it's time for them to get caught or something happens, somebody got to answer to it. But what was more disgusting to me is the fact that these parents lost their child, 7-year-old Legend. They lost him. He's gone, never coming back to this earth, but through spirit to visit them. But investigators said that the charges stem from the parents' decision to let their children walk along a dangerous high traffic road without supervision. I get that. I understand that. And we also need to teach our children, hey, watch both ways. You know, don't try to tempt it. Even when I'm driving, I don't be trying to jump out there in front of them cars, although I know how to drive, but I be trying to be safe. Even when people is coming to a stop at red lights and I got to pass, I'm gonna wait till y'all stop because y'all run red lights and don't be paying attention. But at the end of the day, they went to court on Friday and a judge set these parents bond to $1.5 million each. Now, I don't know where the 10-year-old boy is or who, have their other son, but the judge denied their request to go to Legend's funeral. And that's fucked up. That's really messed up right there. The judge told these parents, and mind you, Legend didn't kill nobody else. Legend and his brother going to the store. Yes, they should be held accountable for neglect. But involuntary manslaughter, and y'all don't even charge these parents who kids be out here doing drive-by shootings, killing people, robbing elderly people. Y'all don't charge them, but y'all want to go after the parents of a 7-year-old boy and a 10-year-old boy who just went to the store. I knew the times my mama let us go to the store, something would happen, she would be responsible. But she taught us, stay on the sidewalk as far as you can, and wait till traffic is cleared before you cross. But to deny these parents to go to their child's funeral, y'all, that shit hurt me. That shit hurt me. That really did something to me. Like, for real, for real. I feel like that's fucked up. Y'all acting like this. These are parents that abuse these kids, beat them. And I understand if you are an abuser and you try to cover up and act like you love your kids, then you get caught and we find out what's really going on. Hell no, you ain't going to their funeral. You don't love your kids. Why would you go? But to deny their request, like, this just seems hateful. Like, dude, you really denying the parents to go to their child's funeral? Y'all, just imagine them parents in the cell right now. I know what it is to be in a jail cell. I know what it is. Listen, I'm telling you, if you don't take control of your mind, that stuff will kill you. It will drive you, the boredom of it all. But just imagine, y'all, these parents in the cell. Mr. Samuel Jenkins and Jessica Ivy in a cell. Can't even see their child. To say their final goodbyes, y'all. Come on. Come on. That's not right. That's not right. And these are the type of judges we don't need to be voting in. These are the type of judges we don't need to be voting in. I mean, that's crazy. Let me read some of these comments. Leon Lott, Duke, Columbia, South Carolina. Yeah, I heard Sheriff Leon Lott is a good sheriff. They be making examples out of the wrong people. But I just feel like that's man, come on, man. That's not right. Like, I understand, like, taking the situation into consideration, this is wrong. Like, now this judge may be a judge that love children and fight for children like I do, but I just feel like the judgment is wrong on this one. And the fact that they have another child, and the fact that real murderers or people who are charged with voluntary manslaughter don't get bonds as high as 1.5 million. It may be some other underlying stuff, and I'm gonna look into that. But I can't get with this. I can't get with this. I think something need to really be. I think and from my understanding, they were saying the funeral was today or something. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. I got to figure it out. But I'm gonna do an updated article on it. Y'all, thank y'all so much for the cash apps. Oh man, y'all showing out on the cash apps over here. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. I really appreciate it. They like, Drill must be sober today. He ain't leaning and slurring. I'm sober every day. God damn it. Thank y'all so much for the cash apps. So, anyways, y'all, I'm gonna try to figure out. Like, I want to help this family somehow. Like, I mean, it may not be nothing that we can do at this point to get them to the funeral. But I mean, a judge, listen, judges, whatever they say, go. Point blank, period. Unless you get an appeals court to intervene. But if you don't get if you ain't got the money to pay a lawyer to file an emergency action on your behalf, you stuck. Because court-appointed attorneys not going to do that. What people don't understand about court-appointed attorneys is that some of them are for the people. Like, I had a good one when I got in trouble when I was 18. I had a good court-appointed. I'm talking about a great one. Okay? You can't beat 3 years on probation, 30 days in jail for bomb threats. But at the end of the day, I had a good, lawyer. And my case was political, and he wanted to get me out of there before stuff got crazy. But court-appointed attorneys don't get paid unless they get a guilty verdict, right? Some of them don't care, but some of them want to try to get you a plea deal or plead you out. And, because when they get found guilty, or when you get found guilty, you pay them back their attorney fees through your restitution and through your probation. You get what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, to do these people like this, man, I just can't get with that. I just can't get with that. I can't. Okay, let me see what's going on. Angel said, I can only imagine the aftermath when they get out. Oh my gosh. Oh man, listen. Just imagine just imagine going home every day from work or anything, hearing your kid's voice, hearing them play, call you, get on your nerves. You know, and then you come home and it's none of that no more. How do you think this family gonna feel when they come home knowing that one of their sons is gone, didn't even get to say their last goodbye, don't even know if they went to the scene or if they had or if they were able to see him before he was taken to the hospital or whatever? Because even when families, loved ones are killed, the hospital don't even want to let you see him. And you like, what in the world? Like, how y'all got so much control over who I gave birth to? Like, what? But it's sad. It's really, really sad. Yeah, I don't know where's the other child at. I don't know. It's so sad. All right, y'all. So I want to go to this story right here. This right here is Antoine Massie. Now, y'all already know Antoine Massie. Y'all know everybody's betting on him because they say he's going to be the last person to get caught. As you know, earlier last month, Antoine and 9 others broke out of the Orleans Parish Jail in New Orleans, Louisiana, through a cell through the back of the toilet. And I was like, damn, you know, I've been the inmates finna try to crawl out through the goddamn toilet, but you got to make sure you're on the window side. Like, you can't be on another side where you know what I'm saying? You got to, I don't know. I guess New Orleans just built different. But Antoine broke his silence for the first time. Well, I don't really want to say for the first time, because I think another video, he was jumping in the pool, said he had been in the pool for a long time, was been locked up for summers. I don't know. Okay. But anyways, he got on Instagram. Was it yesterday? I believe he got on Instagram and he dropped a video telling everybody why he ran. He's telling everybody why he ran. And he talked about how he was incarcerated in one jail before he was transferred to New Orleans jail, where in New Orleans he only had grand theft auto by motor vehicle, and then he had some domestic violence by strangulation. You're gonna hear him say it in the video. But anyways, he talked about how he met this girl, or he was dealing with this girl, and she thought he was cheating on him, and she came up with a story about him sexually assaulting her. So they charged him with kidnapping, raping, and all of this, all of this stuff or whatever. All while, well, I can't say all while, but they charged him with that. But he made a video on Instagram, and I'm about to play it, all while he's out on the run, and a massive manhunt is still underway to get him and another guy. They got 8, but him and another guy are the last 2 remaining. But before he wanted to turn himself in, if he decides to do that, he wanted to put a video out there to kind of let the public know that he is innocent of the charges that this girl put on him. And the girl met with the DA, signed a affidavit, is signed, stamped, sealed by Louisiana State Seal, and all of that stuff, where she's recanting her story and saying it wasn't him. He wasn't in the car. There was no way he could have been around her. And he's saying, although the judge and the DA has this information, they are still holding him. And he didn't escape because of that. He was let out because of that. Okay. And so, well, I don't know if he's claiming he was let out, if it's because of this or not, but he said he didn't escape. Okay. But it's him telling the story kind of lets us know why he ran or why they got out. But he's saying it wasn't an escape. They let him out. So I'm assuming they let him out because he's innocent based off this information, but he's really not innocent according to, the laws. Okay. So I'm gonna play this video and we'll hear what he got to say.
I'm one of the ones that was let out of GC. What I want to talk about today as far as why I was in Orleans Parish Jail. I was in custody for almost 8 months. All right, 6 months, something like that. I was in there for theft of a motor vehicle and domestic abuse involving strangulation. That's what I was in Orleans Parish for. Okay, but before I was in Orleans Parish, I was in a jail called St. Tammany Detention Center. All right, St. Tammany Jail here in St. Tammany Parish. There's two different parishes, Orleans and St. Tammany. Okay, today what I want to talk about is that I was on second-degree kidnapping, second-degree rape, domestic abuse, battery involving strangulation, domestic abuse, battery, violation of protective order, right? On this woman right here, her name is Diamond White. That's her name. This is a district attorney drop form right here. And she's not a child, she's an adult, a full adult. I was dating this woman. This is a legalized affidavit saying all allegations against me is false. You remember, all allegations against me is false. I was nowhere around her or none of that during the timing of the date, which was November the 10th of 2024. Okay, so I was in St. Tammany, right? And I was on a regular.
Okay, y'all, let me stop this real quick. Let me stop this and let me read this to y'all. Okay. Because you won't be able to see it. I'm gonna read it a little bit as best as I can because I screenshotted it. It says, hold on, where it go? Let me see. It says, on that night, I was engaged in activities with someone which, oh Lord, I can't even read it now. Hold on. Encounter with friends, which resulted in me being attacked by them. During the incident, I thought I had saw Antoine Massie in the vehicle with the group who assaulted me. Upon further thought and information and belief, he was not in the vehicle. As such, Massie never physically assaulted, As such, Massie never physically came in contact with me. That's what she said in the paperwork. And it's signed, sealed, stamped, delivered November 25th, November 25th, 2024, and the incident happened November 10th, 2024. Okay. So this is what he's talking about. All right.
Domestic charge, right? So they put a parole hold on me because I was on a domestic charge. So with that being said is that once that occurred, and the charges was refused or whatever, they shipped me to Orleans Parish where I had more open charges, was the theft of a motor vehicle and the domestic abuse, battery involving strangulation. So once I got in Orleans Parish jail, all right, I have from the district attorney's office, this woman who they say that I initially raped in another parish and in Orleans Parish is the same woman here. It's not different females, it's the same grown woman, not a child, a grown woman. Okay, she did the same thing in Orleans Parish, right? Correct. I'm about to show you how the system is corrupted. Okay, she did this, right? Saying all allegations against me is false, and she even saying it. You know, she let them know the truth that I never did this to her. I never hit her. I was nowhere around her. Nothing. She got mad and thought that I was dealing with another woman. That's why she did what she did to me. You know what I'm saying? Another thing too. Once I got into Orleans Parish, I was there for like a month or something like that. Okay, a lot went on as that time progressed. Okay, if you was an innocent person and you know the judges and DA know that this person is saying that all the charges that you're on that you did not do, why was you still in jail? Louisiana have the highest incarceration rate in the world for putting black people away. Yes, at the end of the day, in my younger life, I'm not gonna lie, I was causing problems. I was young. My daddy got killed when I was 7 years old. My mom had to raise 4 children by herself, so I had to find a way to try to help my mother. You feel what I'm saying? But as time went on, the person that I once was, I'm not that person today. That is not who I am. I have a 3-year-old son. I have an 18-year-old daughter that graduated yesterday, supposed to be. At the end of the day, that people don't understand that they see that I'm armed and dangerous. I have a heart. People that know me know that at the end of the day, I am a good person. So I'm asking for help from the world, from Meek Mills, Lil Wayne, Young Boy, Donald Trump. I'm asking for these people. I couldn't even get a lawyer. I couldn't even afford a lawyer to prove my innocence while I was in Orleans Parish jail. They said that I broke out. I didn't break out. I was let out. My name is Antoine Massie. The guy who said that I threatened him with a shank, the maintenance guy, how could I threaten you with a shank? You can't come around me. You're a maintenance. You cannot come on the tills without a deputy being behind you. Because if they just let you on the till, you could be persuaded to bring drugs or anything like that nature. So how can I threaten you to jail you? And why you didn't notify the people, the police, that if I did threaten you, you never did that. Like, you flat out lied on me. Sterling flat out lied on me. And I want to let the media know that from the straight tattoos in my face and things of that nature, of course they're going to believe Sterling.
Kirsten, that is true, but they got to go by what's on the paperwork. That's true. But they got to go by what's on that damn paperwork.
You know what I'm saying? I never told Sterling nothing. I'm willing to take a lie detector test and everything behind that. But that's another subject. Orleans Parish is one of the corruptedest jails. That in St. Tammany Parish is the corruptedest jails in the state of Louisiana. Why was I even incarcerated with a woman saying that this never happened? This is this woman's name. This is the charge, domestic abuse violation. This is about the shit in St. Tammany. Why was I in Orleans Parish? Why was I even in jail? That's what I'm trying to show y'all. That's why I left the jail. And they have a lot more brothers that's innocent, just like me, that's trying to prove their innocence. That's why they ran. Jason Williams, the sheriff.
So he's saying that, and I ain't trying to pick apart his story. I'm just listening and observing. So you said they ran because they innocent, but you was let out because you was. I'm just saying.
Susan Hudson, these people are corrupted. These people was talking to St. Tammany and telling St. Tammany they gonna sentence me behind this, and telling St. Tammany if they can't give me, St. Tammany gonna get me. You see what I'm saying? Behind a woman that's a grown adult that never stated that I ever raped her. They have a detective that's over the case, that's trying to pursue charges on me because of my prior history. Who I was in the past is not who I am today. So I'm asking for the media. I don't even have a lawyer to help me. I'm asking for help. That's why I ran. You feel me? I'm a grown man. I have kids. I have a mother. I have a baby mother, a child, my children mother. Like it's a lot going on. And that's why I ran. I need help. You feel what I'm saying? Orleans Parish and St. Tammany is one of the corruptest parishes in the world. And I'm asking for help. There's a lot of corruption. It's jiggins, all type of stuff going on, and they covering it up. They don't care about nothing in the state of Louisiana. This is something that need to go under a federal investigation. What's going on? How they handling cases? Why?
You showed up, damn, ain't seeing no freedom now. And I feel like, why your people couldn't post the paperwork though? It's people every day that call home. Well, I don't know about that, buddy, because when I call home from prison to tell them motherfuckers that we had brown drinking water, they said I had a cell phone and put my ass in the hole. And then I got it appealed though to Aisha, reversed it. But shit, I was getting ready to come home when they was trying to send me back to damn medium custody, but I was supposed to be going to green custody before they fucked me up. I ain't had no damn phone. Lord, man.
Antoine Massie was in jail if the woman, the victim, the grown woman, not a child, the grown woman stated that he never raped her. He never beat her. He was nowhere in her presence. This is the affidavits on the date right here. This is the drop form from the district attorney office. This woman when did this. I didn't do this. Look, it's legally dated. So I'm asking please for help. Young Boy, Meek Mills, people, LBL, you know what I'm saying? People that been through the system that know it's corrupt. Lil Wayne, Donald Trump, please, I'm asking for help. You know what I'm saying? When I get back in custody, I'm asking y'all please to come and help. You feel what I'm saying? I'm asking the world I'm letting y'all know I'm not a raper, man. I'm not none of that. None of that. I'm a good person. I am a father that want to be in my children's life. You know what I'm saying? I want to let the younger youth know that going down the route of trying to be a street person is not the route. What? That's what type of person I am. Yes, I.
Nigga, you is on the. This nigga is on the. Excuse my language, y'all. Excuse my language, Lord. This man is on the run talking about how you gonna talk to the youth and you. Man, go back to the people jail, man. Go get out these people's streets, man. Ain't nobody finna help you. First of all, I don't know why y'all keep talking about Trump when you got state charges. Trump is fed. If you ain't got fed charges, stop bringing up Trump name. Your people need to be calling the governor of your state, not Trump. Trump cannot help y'all. And most of these states are Democrat-led, so he wouldn't even call the governor to try to get nothing moved and shaking for you. Going back, man, going back in there. Because first you said that you didn't run, you didn't escape, they let you out. Then you said the other inmates ran because they innocent. Then you said this is why you ran later on in the video. So which one is it? Did they let you out because you was innocent, or did you run because you was innocent? Oh Lord.
I was lied on. They made Sterling lie on me. All the guys they picked me for him to lie on. I'm not saying Sterling a bad guy, but why did you pick me to lie on, bro? It's bigger than Sterling. I don't know why they picked me for him to lie on, but I.
Now, let me say this, because we only got one more minute of this video. I'm going to say this. Now, this part right here, I do believe him, because in prison or in jail, a nurse, maintenance man, or any of that, an officer has to escort you. Med pass, you know, it don't even matter. They have to escort you, a mate. So I don't know at what point did Sterling, the maintenance man that said that Antoine held a knife to him and told him to open up this, turn that goddamn water off. I don't know where they were at, but they couldn't have been too far away from an officer if it's true, because an officer really was supposed to be there. So if that happened, an officer should be, and that's the truth now. Anybody that been on the yard, no. You know, or jail, they know that the officers come around with them people, because you could pop the door and stab them and cut them up and rape them and snatch them in there, get them drugs off that car. So, you know, so I do believe him on that part.
I never threatened Sterling, never. How could I threaten Sterling or hurt Sterling? He cannot come on a tip with me without a deputy being present. My name is Antoine Massie. I'm asking for help. I was one of the ones that was let out Orleans Parish Jail on May the 16th or May the 15th, 2025. So please, Meek Mills, Donald Trump, Lil Wayne, please help me. Lil Wayne, this is Big Antoine's son that's talking right now. I'm Lil Antoine. I was in your mama wedding when she married Rabbit. I was the ring boy, Lil Wayne. What? Please help me, bro.
Hey, yo, Lil Wayne, I'm Big Rabbit son. I'm Rabbit son, Lil Rabbit. I'm Big Stupid son, Lil Stupid. Yeah. My daddy escaped when he was 12. And it's me now, bro, but they let me out. I need your help. Man, Antoine, listen, brother. I don't know why them fools, see, that's how I know y'all can't gamble and y'all can't bet. Now, this is luck for real. Now, you want to talk about gambling, this is luck. I can't really believe y'all put money on a nigga that got chess pieces on his face to get, you know, to get caught last. But it seems like he's outlasting the last. Now, I know doggone well. Listen. And it looked like to me they was holding, Antoine was on one phone and the other dude was on the other, and he recording. I don't know what they got going on. All I know is Antoine is on the run. He's saying that, hey, the people know I'm innocent. They won't let me out. This is a corrupt prison system, jail system, and we need the feds to investigate this. And I feel like they really need to. They really need to go down there to Franklinton County Correctional Center. That's where the feds need to go down there to Franklin County Correctional Center in North Carolina and get them inmates some clean drinking motherfucking water, because the water's still dirty. And I'm gonna write some stories on the prison system too, because y'all need to stop. This shit is, if you're gonna put people in jail, put them in jail, because the only ones that need to be getting brown water is the pedophiles. Okay, and these child killers and these people that rape these women, and you know, but it's a lot of innocent men in jail. You know, sick of you pedophiles. I can't stand them motherfuckers. They just make me want to crash. Every time I see one, I just want to crash out. Oh Lord, we going down to South Carolina, Mullen, South Carolina, South Carolina, South Carolina, South Carolina, South Carolina, South Carolina. I am so tired, sick and tired. When I tell you, this is like I don't know what this is. We're going to South Carolina. 803 Fresh has come to put his boots on the ground. 803 Fresh, y'all already know the hottest Southern Soul artist out right now is none other than 803 Fresh. All right, he has the #1 song in Southern Soul Blues, all that good stuff. Boots on the ground. Y'all already know Boots on the Ground. Some of y'all been tired of Boots on the Ground. Some of y'all been loving it. I've been loving Boots on the Ground. It's a song you never get tired of when it come on. Just you hating ass hoes, you know, ain't getting no play and ain't nobody speaking to y'all and talking to y'all, so y'all don't like nobody. You know, I just don't understand y'all. But anyways, 803 Fresh was outside of his hotel room recently, mad as hell. Said he had time today because everybody is mad. Everybody is mad that Janelle is going to the BET Awards. Y'all weren't mad when the other girl, when what's her name got posted. Y'all weren't mad when Jasmine got posted. But now Janelle is going. Y'all want Tiana is. Do anybody? Let me ask y'all a question. Can anybody tell me if Tiana going to the BET Awards? Do anybody know if Tiana Page going to the BET Awards? Because, you know, I just see that, you know, they send me bits and pieces of stuff and I have to go and find everything, but I don't know who all going to the BET Awards. So is she going to the BET Awards or no? Tiana Page, the one that created the Dangerous Dance. Oh, they said, Gerald, did anybody send you Tiana Live? No, they did not. So let me just ask y'all this. Do anybody know? No, yay. Y'all don't know. Don't nobody know if Tiana. Y'all don't know if Tiana going to the BET Awards. Well, I'll wait for your response. I think the chat is a little slow. Well, 803 Fresh made a video. Oh, she posted and said no, she wasn't going. Oh, well, 803 Fresh is sick and tired, just like I'm sick and tired. I think some of us who just want peace and positiveness throughout this stuff, you know, to let this stuff go away. Now, personally, I don't think Tiana should be going to the BET Awards because you are the line dance creator of Dangerous. And I don't know why y'all getting it confused that just because Janelle, because y'all stuck on Janelle doing Dangerous Dance, right? But she also did Boots on the Ground too, right? Or she has more clout than Tiana, and that's why she got picked. I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying. I mean, I don't know why 803 Fresh chose the people that he chose, but I feel like that he could choose who he want to choose. Why he can't choose who he wants to choose? And if y'all don't know anything about the industry look for beautiful people. They look for people like Janelle. They look for people that got the class that's. And I'm not saying this to be disrespectful, but they look for the person who can keep it classy and cute, but you can turn up. You know what I'm saying? And so because I'm just so sick and tired of everybody trying to talk about, oh, it's Tiana's dance. We know who dance it is. We know who dance it is. We know who dance it is. And if you ask me, I just think that Janelle does the dance a little bit better. I don't think Tiana, I mean, the face, I mean, she's a pretty girl, don't get me wrong, but it's like, I know you keeping it classy and stuff, but it's like, you just don't have the charisma. That's just my opinion. And it has nothing to do with uplifting a white woman or a mixed girl that's lighter than you, dark than you. I'm dark. I mean, it don't matter. It's just my opinions. These are just my opinions. I feel like at the end of the day, if you can create one dance, you can create another dance. I'm a writer, artist. I can create, I can write skits, I can write anything. I mean, if I put my mind to it. But if I create one thing, I can create another one. And I don't understand why we are still on Janelle and Tiana, and why everybody feels like Tiana should get invited to the BET Awards. Why y'all not tagging Morgan? Who the man that Morgan Freeman, is that the man that did the song, the Dangerous song? I mean, why y'all not tagging him and asking him to put Tiana in the music video? Why y'all not tagging him and asking him to take her to the Country Music Awards? I mean, I'm just trying to understand why y'all feel like 803 Fresh has to put Tiana in his video, and she doesn't even promote it like that. Like, anytime I see her content on her page, I always see her doing her dance, Dangerous Dance. So it's nothing wrong with that. And the fact that 803 Fresh had to come out and even address this, because everybody's attacking him, and it's so disgusting that some people are even attacking him to the point that they're trying to say that he was holding Miss Shirley inappropriately, all because Tiana ain't getting invited to no dance. I mean, are y'all people, like, are y'all okay? What's wrong? Morgan Wallen, that's his name, Morgan Wallen. Elizabeth, I like Morgan Wallen. Why ain't nobody tagging Morgan Wallen and asking Morgan, can you please put this girl up here? She the creator of the dance, you know. And then people be acting like they don't care about stuff, but y'all do, because y'all keep throwing it up. I'm out here doing the dance I created. We know you created it. We know. And then y'all expect people to sit down and be quiet. That's just like me. I created the NCB franchise, the Beat franchise, the Atlanta Beat, the Georgia Beat. I created the franchise. I mean, I don't have to keep repeating every 5 seconds what I done created. So 803 Fresh had enough. A lot of people are saying that he said a bunch of nothing. A lot of people say, I think he gave an explanation, and he put, he deaded the reason why Tiana wasn't coming, because that's what everybody making about. As soon as Janelle dropped her flyer, why Tiana can't come? And y'all don't understand, this ain't about Dangerous. 803 Fresh did not do Dangerous. He did, Morgan Wallen did that song. Okay. So he did Boots on the Ground. So if Janelle was doing Boots on the Ground, promoting it, pushing it more than she was doing Dangerous, then that might be the reason why he did it. We just saying Dangerous now. But Trey Little is the one who made the dance. And I feel like a lot of people don't like him is because he gay, and that's fucked up. That's fucked up. I don't see him getting the flowers that he get for Boots on the Ground. I didn't even see him in the music video. Was he in the music video? Maybe he was. I don't know. But at the end of the day, this stuff is really getting tired and old. Okay. So let me just play this video, 803 Fresh, and what he had to say about this. He said he was pretty pissed because, that man have a right to choose who he wanted to be on the stage. If y'all have a problem with that, you don't have to support him. Don't support it. How you gonna get mad at somebody because they chose somebody? And then, like he said, y'all don't even know what be going on. Shut up. Just because you in the community don't mean you know what's going on. Some people be feeding y'all stuff because they know you're gonna run with it anyway. So let me put this up here so we can see. And that's just my opinion, y'all. Y'all got y'all opinion. That's just my opinion. You don't have to agree with me. That's just what I think. Okay. I mean, Shawty just ain't got it like that. And that ain't no shade.
All day. And it's crazy how the jealousy is real and how the hate is real. It's crazy. Y'all know me. I usually don't respond to no negativity at all. Yeah, they asking about Tiana and why you didn't invite her. Listen, a big shout out goes to Miss Page. I definitely been seeing that all day long. And I definitely appreciate the gestures of everybody you're saying that advocate for her to be on the award show. However, what the goal was to show my appreciation to everybody that has been very influential in boots on the ground doing what it has done. So that's one of the questions that's been answered. Anything else? After careful investigations, after careful watching, you know what I'm saying, because I watch everything. I watch all my influencers, and I definitely appreciate each and every one of the influencers that do what they do when they get on their platforms. And what I want to say is, the influencers that I picked, you saying, to help me on this move, they've been very influential into making Boots on the Ground what it is. And you know, I pay close attention. I try my best to promote everybody. I try my best to make sure that everybody gets their just due over here on this side. I know one of the questions was, well, I seen one of the questions. It was like, is the creator of the dance, is he going to be in attendance? And yes, he will be in attendance. And let's get this straight right now. The creator of the Boots on the Ground line dance is none other than Trey Little from Them Country Folks. Y'all make sure y'all tag him in the chat. Trey Little, he is one of the steppers over there at Them Country Folks. He was the one that made the dance. He created the dance, and I try my best in every which way possible to give him his flowers when they're due. And yes, he will be in attendance at the show. So for those naysayers and for the ones who don't know what they talking about when they talk about it, let's talk about the real. If you don't know, you shouldn't speak. That's one thing. If you don't know, you shouldn't speak. But yes, the creator of the dance, he will be in attendance. Why? Because for one, that shows my great appreciation to him and what he has done for the song, and for two, that broadens and widens his platform. However, you got to think about it. If I look at all of the influencers that have, you know, put songs and, you know, put dances on their platform, if I look on their platform and I haven't seen Boots on the Ground on their platform, how is it for me to bring them on a certain platform for, you know, for them to do Boots on the Ground? You know, and I want everybody to get their shine. Everybody. If I could bring every influencer you're saying that is on the internet that's really doing their thing as far as line dancing and things, I definitely would. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the type of heart that I got. Got that. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like being strategic in the moves, we definitely have to be strategic in the moves, and we just have to call a spade a spade. Each and every one of the influencers that I picked them because they did, I'm talking about tremendous work in pushing Boots on the Ground and getting it to the, you know, to the spotlight that it is, you know, that it has came to. But you got to understand what the bigger picture is, the bigger portrait is. It is highlighting Southern soul and line dancing as a beautiful marriage. That's how I like to elaborate on it. That's how I like to verse it, because this is exactly what we're doing. Who we are trying to project this ideology to, they have to be able to see that, and they have to be able to see the unity that comes behind it. If they spotlight something and they see that there's a bunch of negativity that comes behind it, do you think that they want to highlight it? Huh? Let's be clear. Come on, y'all. Let's be clear. Let's get back to the original roots of this thing, man. I'm so sick and tired of seeing negativity on this platform. Huh? Y'all should be building each and every one of these line dancers up. Y'all should be building each and every one of these artists up, man. Y'all kill me with the negativity, man. Listen, think about it. Y'all put more fuel and more function on negativity than positivity. And for me, I don't like it. Y'all can say what you want, but I don't like it. What happened to us getting back to the positive notes? You know what I'm saying? What happened to us promoting the other people? What happened to, like, each and every one of us building somebody up, man? Listen, it just gets, it gets on my nerves that we can't promote people. I'm coming right now. Hold on, I'm explaining myself. I'm coming. But it gets so nerve-wracking. And I've been seeing everybody today, you know what I'm saying, been tagging me forever and a day, all day long, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people, they have just opinions and they don't have facts. A lot of opinions and they don't have facts. Please know what you're speaking about before you speak it. You know what I'm saying? And stop creating false narratives over here. Listen, stop creating that certain type of tension and certain type of beef between people when it should be all of us collectively joined together. It's sickening. Y'all gonna make me cuss, and y'all know my mama watches. Hey, mama. I'm sick of the negativity on all sides, not just me, y'all. I ain't even talking about you saying for just me. I'm talking about you saying between the artists and the DJs, between the line dancers and the line dancers. Ain't y'all about tired of seeing negativity? Ain't y'all about tired of seeing everybody beef with each other?
Yeah, because when they trying to put DJ Pay Me against 803 Fresh, they were saying, damn, DJ Pay Me didn't get invited to the BET Awards, and he was promoting it, and they had some slideshows or some of this showing the dates that he was promoting it, and you know, and he ain't getting no invite and stuff like that. Y'all got to stop. Y'all really think DJ Pay Me is worried about that? 803 taking this seat. Everybody want to be in the front, and they don't understand. They don't understand. It's like a crab basket. One crab trying to crawl out, the other one pulling them back down. If you let me get out, I'll come back and get you. And it's no difference. When 803 Fresh go to the BET Awards and take this thing mainstream for real, they gonna know who DJ Pay Me is. They gonna know who Jasmine is. They gonna know who Tiana Page is. They gonna know who Corey is. I love Corey. They gonna know who Corey is. Like, they gonna know who is who. So y'all be trying to be seen instead of just letting the stuff work out and staying in your place. Because if you out of place, how God gonna bless you? And you're not in the place where he gonna bless you at. You in another place. So the place you left open is getting blessed, and you're not getting blessed, and you're not even there.
When is it gonna be a point to when we all join together? Y'all getting me damn sick. And like I said, I do see everybody that's putting in the comments that I don't have to explain myself. But this is something that has been on my heart for a long time. Not just today with the, you're saying, with the constant tagging or whatever you're saying. Listen, I think that baby should get full credit of what she's due. I feel like that. I feel that way. I do.
But why does he even have to say that though? Like, why? I'm just trying to understand why Mr. Fresh even had to say that. Like, it's sad that he even got to say that. That's the point I'm trying to make. Like, it's sad that he even got to say she should get, like, what? Like, who said she didn't? Who said that Tiana did not deserve her flowers? Again, the promoters and y'all are the ones who are not supporting Tiana. And it seems like since I said something about it last time, everybody want to support, because like I made a good point. Y'all mad at Janelle, but Janelle is not booking herself. I mean, she's booking herself, but the promoters are booking her. They are the ones that's paying for her to come. They are the ones. And so you should ask them, what is it about Janelle that Tiana doesn't have that makes them want to keep bringing Janelle? We already talked about this, and now she's about to go on tour. Everybody reaching out to her. And it's like, at the end of I know the entertainment industry, and what y'all support, the entertainment industry does not support. That's not how it is. You can't want to be viral or go famous and not understand that you will be rejected in doors that you try to go in. They just don't want you. It's not about breaking it down. They just don't want you. You don't have what it takes to them. And it's better if black people say it than the white people say it, because when the white people tell you, y'all gonna say, oh, it's racist, it's racist, oh, it's racist. Tired of it.
but don't bash me. Ain't no need to bash me. And listen, I don't even worry about the bashing. It just shows me that we hadn't got to the level of growth that we're supposed to yet. That's what it shows me. And as a cultural people, it saddens me that we are not able to move forward past the negativity against each other. Huh? When are we going to get past that, bro? You know what I'm saying? I'm just sick of it. For real. Start promoting each other. Stop bashing each other. You feel me? All Southern Soul artists should be picking up the other Southern Soul artists, especially when they're in the area. All line dancers should be picking up the next line dancer, even if they not, you saying, not as good or not as tight, or you feel like you're saying they should have more, but pick them up If y'all feel like another artist or another line dancer should have a bigger platform, then lift them up. Don't create no tension with people. Coming.
Thank you.
This is what we have to get back to, guys. We have totally forgotten what the motive and the narrative of it is. You're saying this right here is a joining factor, guys. Let's get back to that. I don't hear too many people chiming in on that note. Let's get back to loving each other, huh? Let's get back to you saying joining in hand, man. Aren't y'all tired of seeing the negativity?
Tired.
This is where my heart lies. And when you see all that stuff when you see it on social media, when you see it on it, bro, it's negative. Stop it. We all grown people on here. We might have a few children on here, but we all grown people. Learn to live up to the next person. Huh? It's about time we grow up, folks. Southern Soul, it's about time we grow up. Line dancers all across Southern Soul, you're saying, listen, it's time for us to grow up. We are definitely bigger than the negativity and the narrative that we're trying to push. And until we realize that, we'll forever fall. I'm not going to be, unless I came here for a good time, definitely not a long time. But I just felt the need to put that out there today. Because y'all been aggravating me all day. All day. And it's crazy how the jealousy is real and how the hate is real. It's crazy. It's crazy. Y'all know me. I usually don't respond to no negativity at all. I don't. Because that's not my narrative. That's not what I'm pushing. But y'all push people to I'm talking about to a boiling point. And then when we get there, here it is. We bad people now. Hell no, we ain't bad people. We just get sick of the negative narrative that y'all trying to push. When it should be all of us, I'm talking about joining together. Y'all crazy. Y'all just need to find something else to do. If y'all don't like what's going on over here in Southern Soul as far as the positive push, find another lane. Especially for me. Think about it. I came from a hip-hop culture. I came from a rap culture. Now listen, I have a church background, but I came from, my traverses was from hip-hop and rap culture to this right here. I ran away from the drama. Now why should I run away from something and run into something that got the same thing going on? Hell, I should have stayed over there. But initially when I came into this game, I seen how everybody kind of loved everybody. I seen how everybody, kind of, embraced everybody when they came in. Initially, that's what I seen. But now I've seen that everybody's curving. Hey, y'all might well do rap now. As much beef and as much evil that I see across this platform, man, listen, stop letting this platform create all of these opinions for you. We're individualistic people. Stop letting this platform, curve your mind. Be individuals. Y'all get on here and just because somebody that you like don't like a certain person, now here you go with it. Come on, people. I ain't speaking on no certain names because it's just sickening me to see it all across the board. I'm just saying. If I said anything today, if I said anything on here just now that make you feel in such a way, please tell me. Why? Because the caption of this is, I got time today. And I also, listen, I see y'all again saying that I don't have to explain myself. No, I don't have to explain myself, but I felt the need to because y'all been aggravating me all damn day. I'm about sick of it. And I think that everybody should get their flowers all across the board. Think about what we're doing here. We're making positive moves in Southern Soul and in line dancing. Think about what we're doing here. We're traveling in uncharted territory. You feel me? We're traveling in uncharted territory. And we got a big headway. We got a big leeway right now. Let's not kill it by showing them how ignorant we can be. Let's show them the unity in this. Let's curb the narrative. You got me? Now, I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't going to respond, but it pissed me off all day to see it. And I do think that baby, listen, I think that, Miss Tiana, you should get your flowers and everything that is due to you. And everybody else that's in this line dancing culture should get everything that's due to them. Hard work definitely does pay off. Whatever you do today, make sure that you do it great. I don't care what anybody got to say about me. I know that genuinely I'm working for a bigger picture so that everybody can have their
Y'all heard it from him. 803 Fresh. I just feel like, I support 803 Fresh and his music, his work, everything they do. I support him. Who he choose to bring, I support him. Who he choose not to bring, I support him. And then people always think just because you support somebody, you trying to get something out of them. No, that's all of the people that you have experienced. Some of us just genuinely support people. We just want to go out and have a good time. Like me, I go to Southern Soul events. I just like to go and have a good time. You know what I'm saying? Make sure my people up close so they can to the stage, they can have fun. But at the end of the day, like, why does it matter? Somebody put something in here, and it was Nisa. She said Janelle is an excellent entertainer. Tiana just likes line dancing. Janelle loves to be on stage entertaining people. Tiana don't even care about the hype. From what I can tell, it's the public making it seem like an issue. It is. And instead of them coming together and just trying to nip this in the bud, we're still separate and we're still having these hate issues. Me, I would have been like, yo, let's link up and do something for the people. Like, you get what I'm saying? Let's try to, curb this narrative that's going on. And then another thing I want to add to 803's Fresh video. 803, I want to add this to your video. I think it's the young people, because Southern Soul, a lot of people are leaving the rap industry trying to come to Southern Soul because it don't be violent, shooting, all that stuff. It ain't crazy. It ain't like regular club rap stuff. You get what I'm saying? And now you're having fights and stuff, but I think it's the young people. I really do. I think what they do is they lower the age and stuff like that to make it where people 18 and up, they need to raise that bitch to 25 and up, 30 and up. But there are some, people in their 20s like myself who, ain't with all that drama stuff. Like, we just come out and have a good time, go home, you know what I'm saying? Have a good time, meet up whenever, woo, woo, woo. But these younger crowds, these kids and stuff, with these younger crowds, they coming out here, they destroying the shit, they tearing stuff up, they fighting, they keeping up drama online. Because the old people ain't doing well. Some old people, now you got some elderly people, but they grandkids and kids is pumping their head up. But I just said, man, Tiana is the dangerous line dancer. She's not boots on the ground. And it's real. You are a hater, and you have to be a hater like a motherfucker for somebody else to be known for somebody else's dance. And then the artists know that, but yet they see something different that y'all may not have seen that aided and helped in the promotion of their music, and they want to invite her. And for everybody to get mad because it's Janelle and not Tiana, that's really haterish. Like, it really gives off hater vibes. Like, if it was her, 803 Fresh, if it was Tiana, 803 Fresh wouldn't even had to make a video. So Tiana did respond yesterday to all of this stuff going on. She said, I feel like this started because they thought my dance was being performed at the BET Awards, and that's not the case. People expect me to change how I dance to a line dance that I created. Like, nope. See, shade. It's like, we already know that. Like, no, I'm sorry, I'm keeping it classy, cute, and smooth. And unfortunately, that's not normalized enough in this generation. It's not. So you can't expect people to boost you and promote you and put you on if you're not willing to do stuff that's not classy, cute, and smooth. And I think that's what we're not understanding. Like, you can't expect to go through the entertainment doors and industry if you're not willing to do the things that that you're trying to say someone else is doing to get there. And it's like, so we can't complain when we don't get invited places because of stuff we don't do. Like, for me, like, bitch, don't invite me to no drug field party because I'm not snorting no powder, no coke, no nothing. So I'm not mad that everybody on the team is getting invited to party and do those type of things, because I don't do that. So if I'm classy and I'm bougie and I'm chill and I'm relaxed, I'm not going to be out here let her do her thing. I'm not worried about that. So you also have to look at the temperature and the time that we're in, because she answered her own question. She answered her own question. She said they call it, our kid, a classic kid, a spoon of fortune. That's not normalized enough in this generation. So you have to accept the fact that the way you're doing the dance is not going to get you nowhere but where you are. So they call it boring, not doing enough now. I'm not knocking anybody who added their own twist because I love to see it. My goal is to normalize cute and classy again. You got to have clout to do that. I'm not changing and still being humble about it is what's going to take me far. Janelle doing big one. All these people out here doing dangerous line dance. Why are we still stuck on Janelle? I am so like, I don't know. I hope her mental health is good. Like, I mean, I'm just trying to understand, like, why is y'all like, damn. Right. It's not her, it's the people. You're right. The people don't like cute, classy. They like ratchet. They like what Janelle do, but they just don't like that it's her that's doing it and not Tiana. You get what I'm saying? If it was Tiana doing it, Tiana will be way further. But I feel like nothing is wrong with dancing. Dancing is dancing. Okay, so then she said, I'm not changing and I'm still being humble about it. Is what's going to take me far. Janelle doing a big one, and I'm proud of her and everyone else. But let's be for real. The internet will always attach our names together. I just go on about my day, continue to support and grow. But again, my time will come. I'm not speaking on nothing else. It will come. Her time is coming. Oh, yeah. It's coming. And it might be bigger, better, and sweeter. But I just feel like, listen, if you support me, keep that negative energy off my page. Let Janelle do what she want to do. I'm going to do what I want to do. Because if it was me, baby, I've been created 3, 4, 5 more dances. They not easy to create. I'm sure they not. Shit. Still over here trying to create me when they ain't. All right. But at the end of the day, you know, so, okay, let me see. Hold on. Somebody said, I'm from Wagner, South Carolina. This man does mess with beef. What you talking about? And then they trying to bring up 803. Some girl on TikTok trying to bring up his charges and they eating her ass up. Man, we do not give a fuck about that. We all got family members who got a couple of drug charges. Listen, somebody in our family done been to jail. If it ain't you, somebody done been to jail. Okay, they say now them Timberlands, that's not what I'm talking about. But her overall appearance, she has stage presence. Okay, so let me see. Should I open up the phone lines for a little bit or no? That's his business. These people don't even support each other. And you know what? You know what? Listen, to be honest with you, let me just say this. These people that make it like 803, I promise you, I feel like they don't owe nobody nothing but the Lord. That's how I feel about it. Because when you really sit down and you look at where you've been and who was with you and where you are, we be blessing and praising the wrong people. It's like, how you gonna just overlook somebody that gave you a ride to the studio, that gave you a ride to work, and now you done made it and you support other people? I feel to be man, if it was me, God and the people that was with me when I made it, that stuck with me through it all, that helped me, them ones, I'm bringing it, I'm helping them the ones. You know what I'm saying? Putting the work. But at the end of the day, you know, this right here is an example of everybody just want to chase clout instead of letting 803 Fresh take everybody who he's taken and let the light see every part of Southern Soul. DJ Pay Me, him and Cody Weaver doing the motherfucking thing. I mean, so let the world see, let him shine that light so everybody have their role. You get what I'm saying? Everybody have their own role. And then when you're dealing with entertainment and industry demands, you have to, they might got their own DJ. They might got this setup. They might got this. All he probably want you, we want you to do boots on the ground. And you can, you know, perform, bring whoever you want to bring up there. And then y'all work on what y'all want to do for the people, do the show and bounce. you know, but at the end of the day, everybody want to go up there. And it's so sad that an artist this big had to get online, and this man should be enjoying himself and celebrating his life and celebrating what God has done for him and his family. Because everybody's not going to be rich. Everybody's not going to be wealthy. Everybody's not going to have money. Everybody's not going to be at the top. So you got to find you somewhere in this life and build from there, baby. Try. Be okay with where you are until you can do better. You get what I'm saying? If where you are is not better for you, then build to what's better for you. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, and then sometimes, like I said, God looks at how you respond. People can think you can be so undeserving of something, and God shows you how much you deserve it. So I mean, just wait your turn. Okay, y'all. Okay, so they said open up the phone line. Yeah, because I want to ask y'all a question. I want to ask y'all, like, do y'all think? Let me just let y'all call in. Let me open up the phone line. Hold on. Because I ain't open up in a minute. Let me open up the line real quick. I'm going to take about 5 or 10 calls. 2 minutes, y'all. 2 minutes. I got my timer over here, okay? 2 minutes. Hold on. Y'all, please do not get me in trouble tonight. I do not want to hear the people saying, oh, I'm taking up for somebody because I just want somebody to do something. Like, okay. Excuse me. Okay, so if you want to call in, I'll take a couple of calls. The number is 919-307-9002. If you want to call in, the number is 919-307-9002. Let me make sure I got this thing right. Okay. All right. I got it on. Okay, I got everything on. Okay, so I'm gonna let y'all. All right, y'all. You know I be look. 919-307-9002. They said give me a time limit, y'all. No, I'm long with 2 minutes. 2 minutes, baby. 2 minutes. But I'm just saying though, like they said, girl, is she performing at the wars or what? I mean, I guess we're still trying to figure out. The Bible say, he owe no man nothing but love. Listen, we owe no man nothing but to love them. And I just feel like sometimes being a good person can get overwhelming. Like I could just feel it. 803 Fresh, he a good person. He want to give everybody opportunity and a blessing. And sometimes we do that because we want people to like us and love us. And then sometimes we do it because it's just who we are. But at the end of the day, nice people, you got to protect your heart, and you got to protect your heart, and you got to protect your peace. Like, come on. You know what I'm saying? Now I thought y'all said y'all wanted to call in now. I know y'all ain't trying to call at the same time. How can I offset the thing? So let me see. Let me try to call and see what's going on. Because if not, baby, I'm finna hang it up. Y'all already know me. Look, there we go. You know, can I do? Where you calling from?
Hey, Gerald, it's Kirsten from Dallas. I'm gonna try to be quick. Mr. Antoine Massie, now my brother was in that same situation. It's violence against women, craziness. My brother I always tell my business, y'all, I'm so sorry, but my brother shot a female, and then he went on the run. Now my mother is a lawyer, telling him to turn himself in. He was on the run for 5 days. They had him labeled as armed and a dangerous. Now, that's my brother. So I laughed, and then I cried, because he's not dangerous. He is softer than a Charmin two-ply. Wow. But he wanted to be a gangster so bad. So, yes, he was a felon that had a weapon. Now, the girl, months later recanted, saying, no, he did not purposely shoot me. We were fighting, and it was this and that, and it went off. So, of course, he goes to court. Our family gets him, you know, the best lawyer that we can find. So because she's no longer cooperating, that charge is gone. The charge that he now has is the gun charge, because he was a felon with a gun, and then they also found drugs. So that's what he's in jail for, because he stopped cooperating. So does this mean Antoine Massie did not do what he did? He probably maybe did.
Yeah.
But she's no longer wanting to cooperate. So all he has to do was sit in there, get a lawyer, and wait. Now he's on the run. So they're going to drop them other charges, but you're about to do 10 years because you're running.
Yeah, I mean, that's the difference. It's the difference when you're in jail on a charge and then you can go to court and fight for it. But then when you escape and you haven't even resolved the issue yet, I think that's where you're going to have a big problem.
You look guilty, and they think you're guilty. And so now you're not going to get bail, because he was probably going to get bail. But now he's a career criminal. You running. You're dangerous according to these charges.
Yeah.
It was a dumb move. Just like for my brother, that was a dumb move. Had you had just let them arrest you, the girl would have came out of ICU and then just recanted and took her blame and said, no. And then it would have been something else.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I tell you, it's really, really sad. It's really, really sad. I appreciate you for calling, Kirsten. Thank you so much. You always coming over here.
Thank you.
So much. Appreciate you.
I love you. Bye,
Love you too. All right, bye. Wow, that was crazy. But yeah, she has a point though. I mean, it'd be hard though, but sometimes you just want to do it the right way, so you don't have to want to do it the right way. But I mean, his family should have been trying to help him. You know what I'm saying? So I'll take a couple more calls, y'all. 919-307-9002. If you want to call in. They say nobody's thinking about that when they feel set up by the dirty cops. Yeah, right. That part. Kirsten said she kept it quick. I was gonna let you stay up here until somebody called, but yeah, y'all. So I mean, I just feel like 803 Fresh really did not have to address that, but because they're gonna think what they want to think. People gonna say what they want to say. It just feels good to get it off your chest. The North Carolina Beat, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, Gerald, it's Angel.
What's up, Angel? How you doing, baby?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, wonderful. What's going on? What you got to say about this tonight?
So, listen, this Southern Soul stuff, I understand the movement. In the beginning, it was positive, but I agree with what you said. It ain't everybody's season.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and truth be told, Tiana is getting her flowers.
Yes, she
and
is.
She said that Janelle gave her flowers, but God may have something bigger for her. And like you said when you interviewed Janelle, we don't know what Janelle prayed for.
Yep.
I really feel like a lot of people, even when God bless you, sometimes you still have to keep that stuff to yourself.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because everybody is not going to understand your blessings, and they don't know what you pray for behind closed doors.
Yeah.
But I just think it's ridiculous to have this much clout. I've never seen people drag stuff on this long.
This long.
They didn't even talk about Cat Williams this long, and he said the mold for 2024.
This is like
it's crazy.
I guess because this is one big community and it's not like sectioned off like other genres of music is. Like it's one big community. And my thing is, like, I feel like when God blesses you in a good way like this, I feel like that his blessings is solely meant for you. Like it's not meant for nobody else. Like right now, all of this stuff is meant for Janelle. Maybe God did not want Tiana to have the dance. Maybe he wanted her to pass it off, or maybe he wanted to use Janelle to showcase the creator or the talent. You get what I'm saying? And a lot of times, just because you write a movie don't mean you have to be in the movie. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Just because you direct the movie don't mean you have to be in front of the screen. God has a way of doing, and you have to sometimes when you don't understand stuff, you have to sit in silence and think and be like, but is it this serious? But is it that serious though? It's not that
Right. But
serious.
even if it's not, it shouldn't, because we all out here doing the same line dances. Everybody doing. You have so many people that go viral, because once you go viral on social media, you can monetize off Facebook. So everybody is trying to get the bag. If that's what the real goal is, and we all trying to eat, why is there so much jealousy and hate? But even in all this, like, the more I see comments, it's like, Lord, these people that you created down here is real slow. Because if you think people ain't trying to come up with their own coin, however they choose to come up with it, like, that's just crazy. I just hate that it has to be done in such a negative light. You know what I mean? Like, we didn't argue this much over the cha-cha slide and the Lakey slide and the Cupid shuffle.
No.
That's crazy.
I feel like
I be cussing these people out in the comments.
yeah. I mean, I get it. I mean, I get it, but then I don't get it. Like, I get it. I feel like that if Tiana is saying it's okay and her and Janelle is talk, then why are we still mad? Like, why are the people still mad? Like, it doesn't matter how you feel about how it happened. What matters is how she feels about how it happened. And, and she has to deal with it that way. But, like, if Tiana says it's okay, y'all leave it alone, then leave it alone. She's not worried about it. But the people feel like, well, it's still not right. Who cares? It's life. People are going to steal. People are going to copy. It's part of life. And it's so sad that I'm young and I be telling older people that's older than me that. And it's like, you should know this. You should be telling young people that. Know. But yeah.
Right. Yeah, I hate this came out of this. I love you, Gerald. Beat Mark for life.
I love you.
Have a good night.
Yes, I love you too. Thank you so much for calling.
You're welcome.
All right. All right, y'all. I'm gonna take another call, 919-307-9002, and then we up out of here. We will be back live again on Thursday. Okay. We will be back alive. We'll be back live again on Thursday. I'm trying to see if I want to do a Thursday, Friday, Saturday show, or if I want to do a Saturday and Sunday show. I'll let you guys know, but we are back Thursday. It's a lot of stuff going on in the news. It's summertime, a lot of stuff getting ready to come out. So I will be back live a lot more frequently, sometimes before our normal scheduled time. I tell you, the last 6 months of my life has been so busy and things that I have going on. And I try not to complain, because I prayed and asked God for miracles and blessings, and He's answering every prayer. Every prayer. I don't think there's a prayer that I've asked the Lord that He has not answered. And I'm just so grateful for, all of the blessings that He continued to do for me, and the people that's connected to me. And so I've just been very busy with my days, and everything is smoothing on out where my life can be totally, completely back, dedicated to blogging full time. So, we this summer is going to be really good. So I just want to thank y'all for supporting the NC Beat. Thank you for reading the stories. Thank you for coming over here every time I go live. Thank you for sending me the stories. Thank you for tagging me the stories. Thank you for thinking about families and knowing and thinking about me, who, could help a family out. And, sometimes when people and somebody that can get the job done, it helps other people, get answers to whatever they're going through, or whatever they're dealing with. So I just want to say thank y'all to the Beat Mob, to the best street committee out there in the land. They keep trying to understand how we keep breaking stories and how we keep getting all this stuff first. Street committee. So thank y'all so much, Beat Mob. I love y'all. Listen, you can also support us, G Jackson. Excuse me. It's GDJ, the CEO.com. Excuse me, not .com. Cash App. God damn. It's GDJ, the CEO on Cash App. And of course, my Zelle, gjackson@thencb.com. you want to shoot something, you can. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Listen, if you have a story that you think the public should know about, you can send it to me, news tip at thencb.com. I appreciate everybody for tuning in on tonight. If we get some breaking news, y'all know what kind of breaking news I like. We will be live, so make sure you stay by your phones and turn your notifications on. If you follow us, make sure you turn your notifications on. A lot of you are just following, you're not turning your notifications on, and so you're missing out on everything that's going on. But